I asked him to play something smaller. I keep
Does this
bumping into
bass make my butt look big?
I'm not going to answer that because we still have some more stuff to do here tonight.
Don't mess with the band.
I'm taking a little detour here. One of the things most artists and writers, Don and I talk about this all the time, musicians always, what musicians always want is they want to write one hit song, right? And writers want like one best-selling book, right? I mean, come on, we all want to make this big chunk of money here, and so sometimes that affects how we do things, sometimes it doesn't. But I've decided at the grand old age of 60 that I'm never going to be able to write a hit. And I'm never going to have a famous, million selling. I'm never going to be, write Harry Potter. But I decided there's something I can do. And what I can do is write a timeless classic. The kind of shit that they read every year to the family. And so I got this great idea. I'm going to write a timeless holiday classic. Right? And I want you to think about, it's, Christmas time, and you've just watched It's a Wonderful Life, and you got the whole family around, right? There's the grandparents and the great-grandparents and the grandkids, the dogs, everything. I want you guys to think about this story as you listen to it, because I'm setting the stage here, setting the scene, and tell me if you don't think this would be the perfect Christmas story to go along with your family's holiday, okay? And because I'm really serious about this, I really want this, to be, titling is everything. We're coming up with a good title. So this little piece that I've written now is called "Twas the Night Before Christmas." Shit, is that Lou Reed, I think? He steps out of the elevator with a blonde woman who's fighting her Social Security years by sporting one of the shortest dresses I've ever seen. The hair color is obviously not natural, but those legs are impressive. Think Tina Turner. Her coat is some kind of fake animal thing cut above the waist, allowing plenty of space for everyone to take in those legs. Lou is sporting shiny, jet black, heavily dyed hair, small, round, dark glasses at night, and he's wearing a floor-length, hairy fur coat. I'm not sure what kind of an animal it was supposed to be, but it certainly looks better than his hair. Then there are the old people. You hardly notice them dressed conservatively in overcoats for protection from the elements. They're easily in their 80s. They come off the elevator together, and that's when Lou makes a beeline for the piano. The regular piano player is on break, talking to friends and looking very dapper in his cheap Men's Warehouse tuxedo. As dapper as one can look with a receding hairline and a pot belly. Lou sits down at the piano and stretches his fingers. I'm hoping for Sweet Jane, or at least Walk on the Wild Side. Come to think of it, is the blonde really a woman? Blondie seats the old couple at the table next to the piano. Maybe they're her parents. Maybe they're his parents. Can you imagine Lou Reed's parents? Lou starts playing some classical piano piece, and the parents are digging it in a parental way, bobbing their heads to the music and smiling. I'm sitting in the lobby of the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel nursing a bourbon. I'm tired, I miss my kid, and I'm cold. And being cold in Los Angeles has got to be one of the most depressing things imaginable. There's ice forming on the streets tonight. Sure, it's December, but this is a city where the sun shines all the time. When I lived here, it was always warm in December. I used to call friends who lived up north just so I could ask them about the weather. Then I'd casually say that it was 80-something here and I'd just gotten back from the beach. I was kind of a prick in those days. I don't want to be here. I should be happy, but I'm fried. I flew in this morning to screen an answer print of my first feature, Bird Dog. 2 years ago, I finished doing the sound design on Good Will Hunting and then poured my heart and soul, along with all of my money, into Bird Dog. During that time, I also did the sound design on the remake of Psycho. People think I sold out, but what I really did was make enough money to finish my film. I haven't had a break in 2 years, and even though Bird Dog looks and sounds great, I still need to market it, and the next 6 months are going to be brutal. I'm exhausted and lonely. The waitress suddenly appears at my side. Would you like another bourbon? Thinking about it. You should give me your order now if you want one. It's going to be intermission shortly, and it'll be a while before I can get back over here. Intermission? There's a play in the theater. I heard it's packed. Then I guess I better. I love the Roosevelt Hotel because it makes no sense. I've been staying here off and on for years, and I've never even seen the theater doors open, let alone have anything going on inside. One night I came back from screening and decided to have a nightcap. I waited at the bar for a couple of minutes, then finally called out towards the back. Hello, anybody around? An exhausted 40-year-old wearing a white shirt, black vest, and a 2-day shadow appeared from somewhere. Can I get a drink? We're closed. What time do you close? Midnight. I checked the clock on the wall. It's only 10 p.m. Yeah, but it's dead, so we're closed. He turns and quickly disappears into the darkness. The Roosevelt's seen better days, which is part of its appeal. It was built in 1927 on Hollywood Boulevard across from the Chinese Theater. It's kind of seedy, and the rooms are small, but it has that feeling of old Hollywood, old seedy Hollywood, old decrepit Hollywood, my kind of Hollywood. The rooms are pretty cheap, parking is reasonable, and you can get around easily because of its central location. A lot of bands and minor celebrities stay here. One time I was waiting for my car and an exhausted, makeupless Gwen Stefani and the rest of the band, no doubt, came downstairs to get their van. I could see the hangovers in progress. I overheard one of them say the previous night's show was a good one, but the after party went on forever. A few weeks later, their record Tragic Kingdom came out. I'm pretty sure Gwen doesn't stay here anymore. My drink arrives. As Lou plays, I'm watching a very skittish guy nervously circle the lobby looking for someone. I doubt he's staying here. He's dressed too shabbily even for this place, in a worn Levi jacket, torn jeans, and acne scars. He grabs an old coffee cup someone left behind. It has the hotel logo on it. He takes a swig and then realizes it's empty. He walks over to the coffee stand and refills it with whatever dregs are left from the day. I count as he dumps 10 packets of sugar into it. Not the phony sugar either, the pure cane stuff. Mr. Coffee takes another lap around the lobby, gulping this mixture down. He disappears out the back door. Lou plays on. The blonde beams, the parents continue nodding to the music, while the tuxedoed piano guy talks to a couple of guys who've dropped by. I think I'm getting a cold. Tuxedo piano guy's friends are dressed to the nines and talking about a party happening later. They're trying to get him to join them. I hear one of the fellows use the term, lots of young, cute guys there. The rest is lost in Lou's piano as he switches tempo. Across the lobby, the side doors are thrown open and overdressed people pour out in suits, long gowns, furs, and too much jewelry. It looks like a Christmas show crowd. The noise level in the lobby shoots up and competes with Lou's playing. The old couple turn and look as the crowd stampedes towards the bar. It reminds me of a herd of thirsty steers coming upon a watering hole. The bar isn't big and it's quickly engulfed in a sea of people. I watch my waitress shove people out of the way in a vain attempt to get to her station. Mr. Coffee has returned, weaving in and out of the crowd with a too skinny guy in tow. Too skinny looks worse than he does. Hanging on tightly to his cup, Mr. Coffee makes his way back to the coffee stand. Grabbing another refill, I watch as he adds another 10 packets of sugar. Too Skinny is frantically searching for someone. Mr. Coffee offers the cup to his buddy, who shakes his head in quick, jerky motions as he continues to scan the crowd. Lou decides he's done playing the piano for this larger, unappreciative audience. He and Blondie help the old couple up and push their way through the lobby crowd and out the front door. I'm left wondering what's next on their itinerary. It dawns on me. that the shabbily dressed guys are junkies as they continue making their way through the crowd in desperate search of someone. Mr. Coffee continues gulping down the mess in his cup. Sitting at a high table on a stool by the bar, I realize I'm pretty exposed. As the junkies move towards me, I notice my drink change is sitting across from me. In a not-so-subtle way, I grab my cash and pull it close. They change direction and head out the door. A voice shouts across the lobby, "The play resumes in 5 minutes." It's an amusing sight to see such a classy group chugging their white wine and cocktails like a bunch of longshoremen. Again, the voice booms, Please return to your seats. The show starts in 1 minute." Like the outgoing tide, the crowd generally quickly recedes back towards the theater. In just a few minutes, the doors close and the lobby returns to normal, whatever normal is here. It's not very late, and even though I'm exhausted, I know I'm not going to be able to sleep. It was a stupid idea to come to Los Angeles this close to Christmas, even if the print needed to be screened. I could have done it after the holiday. What am I even thinking? I don't like holidays. Well, Christmas is okay, but okay only because my daughter is 7 years old. I like how she loves Christmas. I realize there's been too much travel lately and too much time away from home. Do you have any requests? Tuxedo piano guy is standing at my table. Excuse me? I take requests. Is there anything you'd like to hear? Nah, I'm good. Mind if I sit down? Aren't you supposed to be playing? I still have a few minutes. He pulls out this other stool while I'm thinking this is the longest music break I've witnessed anywhere. So what brings you to LA? A couple of meetings. I'm headed out early tomorrow. Oh, he looks sad. Why the hell does he look sad? And why the hell is he talking to me? I've had a really long day. I started at noon playing at a mall in Sherman Oaks. I nod. What else can I do? This is a busy time of year, so I have to take advantage of it. I nod again. I've been booked from the beginning of November through the first of the year, sometimes 2 or 3 gigs a day. 'Tis the season for live piano music, I guess. What the hell does that even mean? So what do you do? Tuxedo piano guy asks. Like everyone else down here, I'm in the film business. What floor are you staying on? I suddenly have a strange feeling. I'm really looking forward to getting home and spending time with my kid and my girlfriend tomorrow. The upper floors are nice and quiet. I've been in a few of the rooms up there. The kid and the girlfriend line didn't even slow him down. I noticed Mr. Coffee and 2 skinnier back wandering around the lobby, checking all the corners. I changed the subject. It must get expensive getting your tux dry cleaned all the time. How often do you take it in? Oh, I have 4 of them, so I can go quite a while until I have 3 of them cleaned at one time. It's really not a hassle. So was that Lou Reed playing earlier? I don't know who that is. Velvet Underground? Take a Walk on the Wild Side? Sweet Jane? Heroin? He shakes his head. The waitress appears. Ready for another? My glass is over half full. The tuxedo piano guy looks at me. I realize that besides me, the only other people in the lobby are the 2 wandering junkies, and I'm pretty sure they're not listening to him play. I look at the waitress. Was that Lou Reed in here earlier playing the piano? I didn't notice. Do you know if he's staying here? She shrugs. Even if you did know, you couldn't tell me, could you? She looks at Tuxedo Piano Guy. Aren't you supposed to be playing? I'm just going back right now, he says as he slides off the stool. She stands there for a moment waiting for him to leave. It's been nice talking to you. He extends his hand. I shake it. Yeah, you too. And if you have any requests... I say nothing, so he heads back to the piano. I turn to the waitress. Thank you. She smiles and is gone. I take a long, slow drink. I see Mr. Coffee plop down on one of the brown leather sofas, clutching his cup like it's the Holy Grail. 2 Skinny joins him. They stare at the front door. Tuxedo Piano Guy starts playing some show tune from South Pacific. That's not very Christmassy. Into the lobby burst two very attractive young men and an older woman all dressed up for a night on the town. They beeline straight to the piano and loudly squeal as they see Tuxedo Piano Guy. He stops, jumps up, and hugs the two guys. He's introduced to the woman, and he dutifully shakes her hand. They sit down at the table next to the piano, previously occupied by Lou Reed's parents, and start chatting excitedly as Tuxedo Piano Guy sits back on the bench and resumes playing. This time it sounds like some classical piece. He effortlessly has a conversation with them as he continues playing. The waitress saunters over to their table and takes their orders. The older woman orders drinks for all of them, including Tuxedo Piano Guy, as he continues to play. The two young men are talking and laughing too loudly. They appear to be in competition with the piano for volume. They are winning easily. A conservatively dressed older man walks into the lobby, and as he walks past, Mr. Coffee and his sidekick get up quickly and follow him out the back entrance. Really? No way I would have picked that guy as their connection. My eyes are suddenly very tired. Maybe I'll be able to sleep. I need to be up by 4 a.m. if I want to shower and make it to the airport on time. Luckily, the rental car drop-off is right at the airport, so I can dump the car and go straight to the gate. My drink is almost empty, but I wait a few minutes before I kill it. I want to make sure that Tuxedo Piano Guy is in the middle of a song because I have to pass right by him to get to the elevators. I have a $20 bill in my hand as I empty the last of the bourbon from my glass and slide off the stool. I walk quickly to the piano, drop the 20 into his mostly empty tip jar, and say, "Merry Christmas," never losing my stride. I'm at the elevator before he can even react. I step inside. I feel good. The Tuxedo Piano Guy is laughing with his friends. The junkies have presumably scored. Lou Reed and his parents are off doing God knows what. And tomorrow I'll be home with my kid. All is right in the world of the Roosevelt Hotel lobby. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. The less fun part about, writing all this shit is living it.